Good morning, everyone, and we are heading to Phillip Island.
Yay! We're quite excited about this one. It's sort of, I think, one of the best day trips from Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's only about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of the city, so I think a lot of people do this as a day trip. I think a lot of locals go in the summer holidays, which is where we are now, so I think it might be quite busy.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be busy. Even like the campgrounds that we're staying in the vicinity are quite busy, so
Yeah.
I'm expecting to be a few people there when we go.
But we are excited. I think there's a few things to do, a few wildlife things to do, which is our favourite thing.
Yeah.
That's why we came to Australia.
Hoping to see the penguins tonight, aren't we?
Yeah. They have a large colony of little penguins on the island, which I think is the main draw to the island. But there are some other things to do, so that's later today, and we're going to check some other things out first.
So we're almost in Phillip Island, just in a little place called San Remo. I'm going to put some pelicans being fed.
Yeah, so they do some pelican feeding here at 12 noon every day. It's literally just before the bridge to Phillip Island, so we're going to go see if we can see some pelicans. So we weren't too sure if we were going to go see the pelicans, because we have seen pelicans being fed before in Kalbarri.
Yeah.
But we just so happened to be in San Remo at the right time, so yeah.
We went for it. It was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a lot more pelicans than last time we went to watch pelican feeding. There must have been like 20.
Well, considering last time there was just one, I think.
Yeah, although it did mean that they were all like fighting over the fish, which
Oh, yeah.
was a bit chaotic, to be fair.
They're like trying to eat them out of each other's gullets, weren't they?
Yeah, it did get a bit aggressive. I was a bit worried for some of them, but yeah, it was good.
It was really good, and we saw a couple of stingrays as well, didn't
Yeah, so it's right by the water's edge, and there was 2 massive stingray. They came right up to the beach.
we? Seemed like a little wave as you went past.
Yeah, they were really cute. They're beautiful animals, and we were really close to them there.
Yeah, they kept going like a loop around the pier.
Yeah, they kept coming back and forth. Yeah, it's cool to see.
I don't know if someone was feeding them or what, but they seemed to come out when they were feeding the pelicans.
Yeah, and yeah, they were huge. I don't think I've seen stingray that big, to be fair.
No, I don't think I've. Not in the wild anyway.
Yeah. So very cool, very cool. We are now at the Koala Conservation Centre, hoping to see some koalas.
They've got to be here somewhere. We paid money for it, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Probably want a refund if we don't see them.
Yeah, so I think these are supposedly wild koalas, but they are in like a reserve. So there's this area of land that they've kept like specially to keep these koalas safe from disease and other things. So I think there's like a lot of healthy koalas here. But I think they're left to their own devices, and they are like wild. They don't really interfere with them. But they're in this like certain area. So yeah, we have seen some in the wild before. But they are so cute, so the opportunity to see more, why not?
And they're hard to see in the wild. They're so high up in that tree that
Yeah.
when you're speeding along in the van.
Yeah,
don't
I've
really
only
see
ever
them.
seen them when other people have seen them first, and we've like, what are they looking at? So hopefully today we see a few more koalas.
Yeah.
So that was great. We saw 14 koalas in total, didn't we? We counted.
Yeah. Apparently, you can have up to 40 at a time. Never quite clearly said how many are there right now, but
No, well they reckon there's only 40 on the whole of Phillip Island, so
yeah.
I think it's a good job that they're like doing this conservation work. Like
Yeah.
it seems like it's needed anyway.
We were saying they had like over 1,000 of them in the 80s, and now there's only about 40. So that's really not good, is it?
No, but cute that we got to see some.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw quite a few. A few of them are really low down as well, so not the ones we've seen recently have been really high up the trees, and you need binoculars to kind of look at them. These ones are really close down. You could probably really reach out and touch them if you want to, but I wouldn't advise that. You could get chlamydia. Don't be doing that.
I think that's how it works.
You're going to give you a good bite. You know.
But yeah, they are like basically wild, I think, so it is advised not to touch them. But yeah, they were very close, very cute.
Yeah, they're cute little things, aren't they?
Yeah, they're adorable. I'm glad we got to see so many.
Yeah,
it was worth it, definitely. So we are at the Nobbies, which is the very west part of the island. I think there's a pretty big seal colony here. However, we didn't see any. I think they're quite far away on an island, quite far away. So I think if you reliably want to see them, you probably need to get a boat trip out there. I don't know whether they ever come a bit closer and you can see them from here, but we didn't see any. There is a very nice boardwalk here though, which we enjoyed, with some really nice views of the coast, so it is worth coming out here anyway. So we are at the penguin parade. So Phillip Island actually has the largest colony of little penguins, or some people call them fairy penguins, in the entire world. So you can see them in other parts of Australia. We've had no luck, so we are hoping to see them today.
Yeah, no luck in Tasmania. It's been a couple of nights to freeze and cold to see these things. We're told though it's quite likely we're going to see them in Phillip Island.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's pretty much a guarantee. Hopefully, we have paid to see them here, so hopefully we get to see them. But I'm so excited. I've never seen a penguin in the wild, so.
No, actually I haven't. Just in the zoo, splashing around.
So
I'm looking forward to it.
hopefully, yeah, this should be really good. I'm very excited. So the penguins are so adorable, definitely worth it, definitely worth the money. I think they said like 1,500 penguins came onto the beach. I think we saw about 30 maybe.
Yeah. I definitely didn't see thousands of them.
It's a long beach.
Yeah, it's a long beach and it's pitch black. You can kind of see them though, they're lit up, but yeah. I imagine there's better than the SAS at getting up that beach in the darkness probably.
Yeah, so it was a cool experience. So you sit there and wait for them to come in to the beach, like up the beach, and then they go into some burrows sort of on the dunes. So after that you can kind of walk around a boardwalk and see them in the dunes. So it was very cool. They're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. I knew they're like the smallest in the world, but when they like hopped out of the sea, I was quite surprised.
Yeah, the pigeons and stuff were bigger than them, wasn't they, on the beach?
Yeah, they were only like this big really, so it's very cute. Definitely worth the money.
Yeah, it was. Like when you get to go see penguins like that, and they're so reliable, I think they come pretty much every night.
Yeah, you're paying for the reliability really, aren't you? You're definitely going to see some. And yeah, I've never seen penguins in the wild before, so it's definitely a cool experience.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, one to add to the list of animals we've seen in Australia. So
we're getting through them now.
So definitely a highlight, I think, of Phillip Island, but the whole day in Phillip Island was really cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's beautiful. Another beautiful place in Australia to go and see.
We've had a great time, so thanks for coming along with us, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.